Good day, everyone. Today, we delve into the fascinating realm of art appropriation, a concept that challenges traditional notions of creativity and ownership within the art world. Art appropriation involves the deliberate adoption, borrowing, recycling, or sampling of elements from existing human made visual culture. This can include aspects or the entire form of artworks, images, or cultural symbols. One key aspect of appropriation is the intentional replication of images by artists. Rather than stealing or plagiarizing, these artists aim to assert ownership of these images with their own artistic expressions. It is important to clarify that appropriation does not constitute theft or plagiarism. Artists do not present these images as their own. Instead, they acknowledge the source material and aim to create something new and innovative with it. In art, an object can be anything tangible or abstract within an artwork, from imagery and symbols to entire compositions.
Objects in art appropriation are often used as raw material or inspiration for the creation of new artworks. Artists may reinterpret or subvert the original meaning of the objects to convey different messages or critiques. Transformation of objects can involve altering their context, scale, medium, or combining them with other elements. By doing so, art appropriation can also involve parody, homage, or commentary to the original object.
So the cat Mona Lisa is an example of art appropriation based on object because it takes the original artwork Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci and transform it by replacing the subject with a cat. This alteration of the original work adds humorous element, making it a creative example of art appropriation. Content. Content in art refers to the themes, ideas, narratives, emotions, and messages conveyed by the artwork. It encompasses what the artist is trying to express or communicate through their artwork.
In art appropriation's content, it uses the existing ideas, narratives, and emotions, and etc. to tell a different story. It can also lead to the talks about the history, culture, identity, and what's important to the society. In these examples of Lenis Robredo's poster, where it depicts an iconic image of Rose, the riveter from the original We Can Do It, as it uses the original's idea to transform a symbol of empowerment during her political campaign. Art appropriation style is that it uses aspects such as brushworks, colors, palette, compositions, and the use of symbols or motifs to define an artist's visual language and to distinguish their work's unique characteristics, techniques, and aesthetic choices from other artists.
In continuation, artists borrow elements from existing styles to create new works, using similar techniques, compositions, or themes but with altered meanings. This serves purposes like homage, critique, or experimentation, sparking dialogues about artistic influences and innovation in the art community. Here is an example, an artwork of Malgorzata Piczonka that channels Van Gogh's Starry Night in her painting English Village through swirling brushstrokes, vibrant colors, and a reminiscent composition. Moving on, a motif in art is a recurring element that carries significance, appearing in various forms like themes, symbols, colors, or gestures. Its repetition enhances the artwork's meaning, coherence, and aesthetic, deepening the viewer's understanding and engagement.
Recurring motifs in art appropriation are not mere decorative elements but rather profound vehicles for visual metaphor, storytelling, reflection, and dialogue. Through art displaying and manipulating motifs with familiar symbols, artists provoke thoughts and encourage critical reflection on prevailing norms and beliefs. The significance of motif lies in artists' ability to evoke emotion, spark memories, and convey complex ideas through visual symbolism, contributing to the richness and deepness of artistic impression. Example of this is religious symbols include crosses, angels, halos, and religious figures to explore spirituality, faith, and cultural heritage. The subject in art refers to what the artwork is about or what it seeks to convey to the viewer. Through art appropriation, artists borrow, transform, and infuse new meaning into existing subject, challenging norms and fostering creativity.
Art appropriation allows artists to reinterpret, reimage, or challenge traditional interpretations of the subjects, offering alternative perspectives and meanings. Subjects in art appropriation can have new contexts, symbolism, and narratives that reflect contemporary concerns, cultural diversity, and individual experiences. Artists may use humor, satire, irony, or subversion to convey their messages or critiques to establish norms associated with the chosen subject. One example of this is politics and social issues. Artwork may appropriate political symbols, historical events, or social issues to critique the power structures, advocate for change, or spark discussion about societal challenges and injustice. Art appropriation involves reusing and reinterpreting existing objects, imagery, and themes to create new artworks. It allows artists to challenge traditional interpretation and offer alternative perspectives on the content and subject matter. Artists can experiment with different styles, techniques through appropriation, blending originality with homage or critique.